Okay. Then what's happening, everybody? Your boy Pearl, man. Let me kick my shit with Miss Kiki. Got something to say.
There you
And
go.
Pearl. Yeah, I noticed we changed the name and shit. We got there and got Buster Free and decided to go this route right here. And shit, that's what we did. But I'm gonna get straight to it. Miss Kiki, my beautiful sister, my partner in crime, my roadie, my woe.
Yeah.
What we talking about today? What we talking about today?
I'm so excited. It's March. And it's Women History Month.
Right.
It's exciting. I love women. I love everything that we stand for and everything that comes with us. I love women. I love Black women. To go a little deeper, we're amazing. Women's History Month is celebrating women. Who better to celebrate than us?
That's right. Goddamn it. Y'all know how much I love women. I grew up in a house full of women. I grew up around women. And I ended up being the hardest nigga to ever breathe. You know, it's tough ass women. But they good women, strong women, and that's what we got today on the I guess it's a panel. What we got. I'm excited though. I can't wait. I actually thought about this when I first started. Way back when we first got you, I was like, we got to get this particular group together, and we're doing it tonight, celebrating Women's Month. And this first guest we got, uh, talk about the first time you met Miss T Quest.
Oh my God. I was a little nervous, you guys. Coming on someone else's platform, on someone else's podcast. But she was so welcoming and she made it extremely easy for me. A wealth of knowledge. She has years in this industry. And she's just a doll, baby. I admire her. I admire her and her fiance. I admire everything they built, this platform they built. They're paving a way. And we have none other than the beautiful Miss T Quest.
T Quest, T Quest, T.
Yo, what's happening?
Hi.
Hey, let me just say this. T Quest, for those that like really fuck with me, your boy, like T Quest is, you know what? Everybody on the panel tonight, believe it or not, they not, to the people that think I'm unapproachable and I can't be talked to and shit, these women have no problem with letting me know what they need to let me know. And Miss T Quest, she from the very first conversation we had within 10 minutes, she was letting me know about her time. And let me know how that sound familiar.
Yes.
Yeah, same shit. And I ain't buck that shit. I respect it because she was nice about it. Let's look how she doing her eyes right now. But hey man, hey, welcome back, man. I think you like a regular over here now.
As I should be.
Yeah.
Correct.
Where the old man at?
He over here. Hey, baby.
Yo. It's about y'all tonight, though. It's about y'all tonight. Kiki, what you got from Miss? Did you hear what Kiki said about you?
Yes. And I'm taken back a little bit, her being nervous, but I get it. When you're on someone's platform, you don't really know what to expect. Everyone's not nice. Everyone's not professional. And sometimes, you want what she say about me. But it was an honor and privilege having her on the show and talk with her because I just love meeting other women that I would not be embarrassed having around me in public. And Miss Kiki is a lady and a professional, so I just love everything.
Right. I love you. I enjoy. I still watch the show even if it's a day later. 2 days later, I be wanting to comment and stuff, and when I can, you see me, I comment. But I love what y'all doing. I still watch, and I'm gonna continue to watch. And I advise the people that watch us to like get over to the. It's called the T Quest Show with DJ Nino. That's my boy. I ain't gonna put that. I wasn't gonna put their business out there, but she already called them baby and shit. I had no idea, man. He folks something else. But I got one more young lady I want to add to this panel so we can get just go ahead and get busy. This young lady is my cousin. She's my baby cousin, and we grew up together. She's like, I call her a sister cousin. And we used to go at it when we were kids, go at it. But man, lately here, like even before Shaq passed away, she was just my spiritual person. Like when Shaq died, she just stepped up and she became the big sister cousin. And I'm still broken, and she still to this day call me every day, check on me, make sure I go to the doctor. She on my ass, just like y'all are. So, but this my blood cousin, and she went through some shit, but to see where she is now, she out here doing her social media thing, and she's out front, and she not shy, and I'm so proud of her. I'm gonna add her to the panel, and this is Miraculous Jules, and I had to say, that's what we call her, Miraculous Jules. That's what it is. What's up, babe?
Hello.
Good morning.
Hey, ladies. How's everybody?
Good, baby.
I this is what I'm gonna do. Then I'm just gonna sit here and be. Look, first of all, I just want to thank you, all of y'all, for being, once again, I'm around beautiful women, and it feels so good to just have beautiful women around me. And since I've had beautiful women like y'all around me all the time, but they just been jumping on me, and I'm still single though. I'm saying I'm gonna wait for that right one. I ain't on what I was on no more because I want me a phenomenal woman. And I think that's what you guys are, being serious, each and every one in your own right. But
thank you.
I want to go around. Even you, Miss Kiki, got something to say for somebody who just might be their first time watching and shit. If it is, welcome. But I want everybody to just give us a little bit information about yourself, talk a little bit about yourself, a little, 1, 2 about yourself, and how we're gonna start. What we're gonna start at. Miss Kiki, we're gonna start up in the corner, go down, come around.
Hey, you guys. I am Miss Kiki. I am an 11-year Air Force veteran. I am a professional certified life and relationship coach. I am educated. I am here for you all.
All right.
I'm here for you.
Oh,
Keep current.
Well, what's good, everybody? I go by the name T Quest. I am a recording artist, a voiceover specialist, a radio personality, a radio station owner, Gotta Love Me Radio and WQRB, graphic designer, a host. Whoa, what happened to my spotlight?
I just want to tell you, I like, this is like when the DJ stop that shit and bring it back. T Quest, pop your shit, baby. Pop your motherfucking shit tonight on the Let Me Cook My Shit show, man. Pop your shit. Okay, we're going
As you can tell, I am the ultimate entertainer when it comes to the music entertainment industry. I'm an entrepreneur, graphic designer. There's so many things I can do to help people elevate within themselves and within their brands. So yeah, I'm here. Come holler at me.
All right. Miraculous Jules.
Hello, everybody. I am the one, the only infamous Miraculous Jules.
Okay, then.
I am an anointed rare jewel in the earth. I feel like at this time in my life, I'm where I'm supposed to be. I feel like it was in the struggle is where God was building my character to catapult me into the woman that I am today. Once again, this is Miraculous Jules.
Oh, I love it.
So as you can see, we got 3 super strong women right here. Fuck boys, shut your computer. Log off, as they say, because this is real shit going on. But I want to know a little bit, Miss T Quest. Can you give us a little bit? I want to get deeper into you because we're here to celebrate you guys. Tell me some of get in depth with your achievements and So because you being humble, even though it seemed like you were, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I wanna personally thank you when you speak of the services that you give and the things that you do.
Mhm.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where everybody who's been watching me from the beginning saw where I started.
Mhm.
And you are totally responsible for the success that I have in my, I give it to you and your man. Cause y'all, I call y'all be crying like a little baby. And y'all nourish me, y'all take care of me. But this is something that I really wanted to get into, and it feels so good to go to sleep every night knowing that I can just hit you up. And I don't overdo it. I don't just call. I work some of this shit out because I'm a student, but I want to make you guys proud. Seriously, all jokes aside. So I don't, because I be having problems. We having problems. If Miss Kiki got something to say, be like, oh, you better figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because so I have to do what I got to do to make sure I keep her around. And I just want to let you know I appreciate you. But give us more. I need more.
Need more. Okay. Well, my accolades is such a long list, but a lot of people don't know why my list is so long. And the main reason is because, growing up, a quiet child, a nerd, into my books and everything, music and stuff was my outlet. So I always knew I was going to be an entertainer, but the only problem was I never had the proper guidance or people around me that did music so they can help guide me properly. So trying to be an entertainer has definitely been a rough journey, and a lot of traumatic things have happened and I experienced. And what I took from it, I never allowed it to change my character. I never stopped doing what I had to do. So what I did was took time to learn the craft, learn the business, and made it easier the second time around to do what I have to do, which means I took time to reflect being a rapper, singer, actor, dancer, comedian, DJ, artist, graphic designer, whatever I had to, any type of profession that I have to work with, I know how to do their profession so I don't get burnt again or taken advantage of, because at the end of the day, I'm destined to be here to share my gifts with the world, and ain't nobody gonna stop me.
Right.
But that's very important what you said, because you're here to share. Let me ask you something. If there's a young lady that's head over heels about Miss T Quest, she wants to be like you. She wake up in the morning, she watching y'all show. She DJ El Nino, fine girl. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying. She adores you and everything about you, and she wants to be in the business. What would you say to her? Like, what would you give her some advice?
Mm-hmm. Well, I will tell her, despite the reason you want to be in it, a lot of people nowadays just want to do it for fame and attention or just easy, quick money. At the end of the day, you still have to have some type of passion for what you do. Because once you start tapping into the business side of it and you really want to take everything to the next level, there's going to be so many obstacles and things that you're not aware of that most people can't handle. So you want to take the time out to learn the business side so you can maneuver properly through your journey, as well as still, having fun being an artist.
Do you feel like it's harder for women to exist in a culture that's
more male dominated? Well, to be honest, no. I never thought that. In my mind, as long as you know the business side and know how to market properly, anything can happen for anybody. Because if women are the number one consumers and you are an artist, then won't you cater to the women in your music? I never looked at it as, well, women this and females this. I'm like, I'm an artist. There's no gender.
I appreciate you for
Absolutely.
I appreciate you for not crying. I appreciate you for continuing to grind and understand that it is a level playing field. You just got to get out there and fucking play.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot of bitch ass niggas out here. I'm gonna just keep it gangster with you if you want me to tell you the truth. So it's room out here. Miss Kiki got something to say. Do you have anything you want to ask as
I do. So I know you talked about traumatic experiences, and how did you become resilient to these traumatic experiences happen?
Good question.
Well, it may sound weird, but everyone's experience is different. In my mind, it's just like, look, as soon as I leave, as soon as I go home, I'm gonna act like it was just a dream. And I just kept on the next day like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Now, throughout life and days, you have certain may trigger something and you may get emotional, but I really just treat them like a quick nightmare. And I woke up the next day and I still had a job to do.
How do you maintain? I'm sorry. How do you maintain that person that every time no matter what? And I know women go through shit because I got this young lady right down here. My little beautiful. Look at her. Y'all go through shit. Mm-hmm. How do you maintain your personality? Like I never seen you flutter. Mm-hmm. I've never seen you like, and I know shit been. We done a show one time where I was a guest on your show and shit was fucked up. And I know women, but I know that the answer to, I mean, you got a great dude. Mm-hmm. You got a dude that took care of you in that moment, and I know that might be part of it. But even before him, you had to be resilient to even get to him.
Yes,
you know, on your journey. So, how do you maintain that aspect of you know, saying your move and your motion?
Well, to be honest, I treat everything like a job. They taught us to leave your problems at the door. So I never allowed my hurt and pain to be someone else's entertainment unless it was inspiring them to be better. So I never was the type to come on social media to cry about things or be mad and pissed off because technically, what is that going to solve? I'm going to be sitting there all day replying back to people about stuff they shouldn't even know about. And then technically they're not helping or solving my problem. So why would I even give my energy towards that?
Right.
You know? So it's just, I never brought it to social media. I don't call people about things because if you really can't solve my problem, why are we talking about it? That's just real. But I had many days and nights crying and screaming and heartbroken and depressed more than people would ever imagine. And sometimes even when you do talk to people, which is, there's nothing wrong with that, sometimes you regret it after. Because most people can't handle conversation. They really don't know what to say. They come up with these generic answers like auto response. And I'm just like, why did I even bother? And most of them just want to hear it just to hear it, not to really help.
This is my last question for you. Are you proud of me?
Of course I am.
No, but for this reason, because folk been dragging us. You know, we've been my show, we've been getting drugged. You know, and I've been good. I've been so good. I don't call your name. Miraculous Jules, are you proud of me? Folks been poking at us. Y'all know I'm a bad motherfucker now.
I am very proud of you, cousin.
Folks been poking at me, and I just want y'all to be proud of me. Give me a reason to keep doing what I'm doing, cause folk keep poking at me, and I just told my sister, I say, you know, I got that motherfucker the other night. Now she can't keep fucking with her, cause I don't want her to have to put hand. Like I want folks to just leave, cause what we trying to do is shit like this. Like we're not, and so I want you to be proud of me for not falling for the trick, cause I want to fall for it.
Cause I salute you, but let me say this: he who angers you controls you.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. She know what to say. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, so yeah, I Miss T Quest, I think you don't. I think first of all, if you're going to be in the entertainment business and you're trying to get yourself out here, this is a person that you need to contact. And I don't know if y'all noticed when we asked her the first question, and the way she went into she got this shit with her voice she can do. Man. Y'all know I'm a comedian and shit, but this is a grown-up show. Do you guys remember the back in the 90s when they had the 1-900 numbers and shit? But this girl right here tough, but no, on a serious note though, my big brother, shout out to DJ Leon, he put me on T Quest, and it's been on ever since. The first time I went on her show, now I made a complete ass of myself.
Uh-oh.
Look, she nice, she tough. Now y'all don't go no. You can't be no fuck nigga and go on her show.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's not really about myself or DJ Nino.
Yeah,
You represent yourself in that moment.
Yeah. I was completely, and it's still online if you want to go see it, because I went back, and I went back again, and I went back again. I try to be better each time, and that's what I'm all about. But this ain't about me. This is about ladies. Miraculous Jewels. You spoke a little bit about yourself. I know we know so much about each other. Like, if me and you ever get to beefing, boy, it's gonna be bad. If y'all thought Hardenoff or Warnoff and Herschel Walk, whatever that nigga, them niggas were bad, but man, we know everything about each other. But I want you to, man, let these folks know what's up, man. I remember one of my favorite shows since doing the podcast was about we were talking about narcissists.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the moment I realized that I was what she was. I don't know, cuz, get to him. Don't talk about yourself. Get to him. I brag about y'all all the time, man. Come on.
Well, I am a narcissist survivor. I dated a narcissist, and I don't know if you all are familiar with that spirit, but that is a spirit that comes to dethrone someone. It comes to tear you down. It's actually a psychotic spirit. It will make you think you're losing your mind. But when I tell you, you have to know how to war, not with these, but with these. You have to be strong spiritually in order for you to overtake that spirit. That is a spirit that is straight from the devil. And when I tell you, after going through what I went through with that spirit, it has woken up the inner beauty beast that's within me, because that showed me that I am somebody awesome, that I am an awesome, anointed, great woman of God. I have to be. And if I overcame something like that and I'm still clothed in my right mind, when I tell y'all, but that spirit will come and love bomb you in the beginning, make you feel so special, like you're just the most beautiful woman in the world, and just shower you with gifts and everything like that. But if you're really in tune and you're listening, that spirit will tell you exactly who it is and what it is and what it has come to do. But see, when you're in that love bombing stage, you know you're so in love, or you think you're in love, let me say that, so you don't even realize it. But that spirit told me, yeah, I used to like to control people. No, that spirit still likes to control people. But when I tell y'all, when my spirit began to awaken and I got back in tune and in line with God, it took for me to have a traumatic experience. And that traumatic experience was me breaking my ankle. And it was during that time where I broke my ankle. I had to have surgery, got a plate on one side, pins on the other side. But thanks be unto God, I can still walk without a limp. Anyway, it was during that time where I was laying on my back and I couldn't do anything but look up. And I began to intercede, because I am an intercessor. And I began to intercede and I began to commune with God. And it was during that time where God was refining me, retuning me. He had my focus, but God began to tell me things strategically on what to do. And when I tell y'all, it took for God to put me on my back, to break my ankle, to bless me. And when I disconnected from that spirit, y'all, it was like the floodgates of heaven just opened upon my life. I got a promotion. I'm not talking about a little bitty promotion. I'm talking about a whole nother tax bracket. Right. I became a homeowner. It was just so many things. But because at that time I was connected to the wrong person, I was not getting the full manifestation of what God said I can have. I was just getting the little crumbs. But it was during that moment while I was receiving the little crumbs where my character was being defined. It was in the struggle where my character was being refined, where I was being built up into this woman that I am today. But when I tell y'all, when I disconnected wholeheartedly from that spirit, God just
Right. But let me ask you this though: are you gonna ever? Because that sounds good, but it I know, but these people out here that's watching that might think like, damn, she ain't gonna never fuck with a nigga ever again in life, or wait. I know the answer to this. Let me finish. I know the answer to this. There might be a man watching this show like, that's my woman, but she's too goddamn strong. Goddamn, are you still open? Are you still open to?
Oh, yes, I am open. Let me say this. I am open. But I am. I'm woke. Let me say this. I'm woke. So you can't come to me with the okie dokie stuff. Cause I'm already one step ahead of you. You understand what I'm saying?
She said it all the time up there. Yeah.
One step ahead of you. So whoever comes into my life, he has to be a person that is already established. He has to be able to do something for me that I cannot do for myself. You understand what I'm saying? He got to be able to come over here and get somebody to come cut the trees down. Do something for me that I can't do for myself. You understand what I'm saying? I can take my own self out to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Like, no, you have to come up with
but why?
I am. I'm not
but hold up. Why? Because growing up in the house you grew up in, that's what you saw.
Yes.
That's what you saw. You saw a man, regardless of the fuck ups, because my God, he had some fuck ups.
Right.
But she kept it smooth. And that's what you saw. And I think a lot of this goes back to we got to make sure we've been the perfect example for our daughters.
Right. Absolutely.
And,
absolutely.
And Kiki, did you have anything for Miraculous? I gotta get used to that shit.
Don't hang on to it. Yes, I do. So we talked about, you said the moment that you were laying on your back with your ankle. What is the no kidding moment that you woke up and you had an aha moment and you knew you were dealing with a narcissist?
I started to see some things that were not normal. You know, it would be a moment where we would have a disagreement. And he would be like, well, you said this and no, this is what you said. And I'm saying to myself, I know I didn't say that. I know I didn't do that. So I'm like, wait a minute now. Something ain't right about this. Something ain't right about this. And so at that moment, I found scriptures, warring scriptures, you know. And I began to, I typed these scriptures up. I printed them out. Because at the time he was living with me, and I know better than that. But anyway, I began to put the scriptures up in the closet where his clothes was. And I was like, you know what, God? Either your word, because you say your word is a two-edged sword. Either your word is about to get him right, or it's about to get him up out of here. I began to anoint the side of the room that he was on. I anointed his shoes. I anointed I anointed everything. And I was like, either the spirit of the Lord is about to get him right, or it's about to get him up out of here. Either he gonna get right or he gonna get left.
And the motherfucker got left. And
he got left, and he think he left me, but no, baby, the Holy Ghost put you up out of there.
and the next nigga needs to know that her cousin crazy as hell. Anyway, Miss Kiki.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. Ladies, they hear me in prayer all the time. And I am just loving this. So can y'all tell me something that you all do for self-love? Give me something that you all do to relax yourselves and wind down.
I take myself to the movies. And I learned that from one of my coworkers. an awesome woman. When I tell you awesome woman. She from the streets, but baby, she's so smart and she awesome. And I've learned a lot from her. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was snooze. But she takes herself to the movies. That's her therapy. And I said, you know what? That's something I've never done. Take myself to the movie, go to the movies by myself. So if there's a movie that comes out, it doesn't have to be something that just comes out. I'll just go get me a big bucket of popcorn, get me a Coke, and it's like the best therapy. And I also thrift shop. I love the thrift shop. Okay. So I hit up about 3 different thrift stores, and that's my therapy. Get me some good to eat after I finish. That's my therapy.
Okay. I love that. And this is a great thing going to movies by yourself. You ain't gotta wait for nobody. Nobody gonna make you late. They ain't talking through the movies. So kudos to you, Miss.
Shots fired.
Me personally, nowadays, well, shout out to my sister Whitney's Escapes because she started a book club, and of course I started doing just the EP of the show, the graphics and stuff. I'm like, you know what? Let me actually read these books per month. And they were so good. I was like, ooh. So now I'm just like, you know what? This is bringing me back years ago when I used to love to read books, So now I just open up the book and then read it. And it just keeps me calm because my life is so fast paced and always doing so much that anything that keeps me calm makes me happy. And then I threw it back to, just listening to music from the 90s and 2000s, the music that used to make me happy. Wrong person, Pearl. Thank you.
My nerves.
JK. No, but just listening to music back in the day that I grew up on makes me happy. And then slowly getting back to like dancing and stuff. Because in my mind, what I'm trying to do is go back to what used to make me happy when I was younger and bringing that into today. So, yes.
So let me ask you guys this one. Who is one woman in your life that has made a huge impact?
My grandmother.
Mm.
My grandmother, she had her leg amputated probably about 20 years ago. And when I tell you she's still going strong, she's getting a little weaker because she's getting a little wiser in age. I don't say old, I say wiser because we get wiser. We should get wiser, let me say that. But she was still getting in that kitchen, especially if Pearl said he coming over. She was still getting in that kitchen. Her leg been amputated about 20 years ago. She's 87 years old. She was still getting in that kitchen and cook a full meal.
But going to be a gangster, boy. God damn.
And she has really, when he said, we have seen her go through so much, but she has persevered and stood tall and strong and took that thing head on. And then when I was dealing with my ankle, and I couldn't have pity on myself because you know what? I thought about my 80-something-year-old grandmother and how she still gets up and move around. I'm like, I can't wallow in this. If this lady gets up and move around and she had a limb amputated, I'm just dealing with a fracture. But she actually had a limb amputated? Oh no, that was my motivation right there.
Let me piggyback on this because I know my grandma, Granny B, I talk about all the time. When Shaq died, I had to stop one day and think about it. Granny B so fucking smooth. She had to bury 2 of her kids.
Mm-hmm.
She had to bury 2 of her kids, and she did it with the great. I never seen nothing so. When she buried her kids, the coolest I ever seen her. And she a cool motherfucker. So that when people want to know how I get through and what, y'all a big part of it. But the soul of my grandmama is inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I ain't no man alive. I'm going Hey, I thought if I can't get a hold of y'all, I'm gonna call my 80-something-year-old grandmama. After your hunter, my sons and shit, like that's what it is. And so women, let me get my little part off about women. Because I grew up around women, like I said, I ain't no whole ass nigga. How is it that I'm the person I am? Y'all know I'm an alpha male like a motherfucker. I grow up around. He should tell you. I mean, God damn it, I fucked up one time. Miraculous will tell you guys.
Maybe.
It was all women.
Mm-hmm.
It was all. Ain't no way I was supposed to. But my motivation was, I got to get out here in these streets, and I got to protect them and take care of them now. I didn't do that per se, but I like to think they know they covered when it comes to when it boiled down to a man protecting his family. I like to think that they know. Hell, even when I was 20-some years old, it was gonna be worse back then. But so I and that's why I'm the person I am, is because of the women in my family. I'm gonna be straight up. So y'all dope. Shout out to y'all motherfuckers, man.
I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, my bad. No, my bad.
Sequest. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Give me a woman in your life that just made such a huge impact, and why?
Shout out to my grandmother. May she rest in peace, because there's nothing like a grandmother's love. But I would say my mother. And as an adult, just thinking about childhood, I'm just like, how did she do it? You hear it so many times, like, my mother is the strongest woman in the world. She just that and the third. But when you really think about it, I'm just like, how did she do it all by herself? Raising us girls all by herself. I'm like, I'm an adult now. I don't have children. And it was a time like, dang, I'm just trying to support me. And I think my mother, I'm like, well, how does she do it? And then for her to lose her only sons and her only brother and her father, like all like the main male figures in her life. I'm just like, just to go through all that and still have to take care of her girls. I'm just like, this woman is phenomenal. That's why as a child, every Mother's Day and her birthday, I said, Mother, if I can give you the world, I would. Because she deserves that and then some. But even with her being just like me, one of the nicest people I've ever met, she'll take in people, she'll give you the clothes off her back, she will feed you, and if she don't have it. And I'm just like, I just wish people treated you the way that you treated them, and but she never allowed them to break her character, no matter what, because she's not controlling how they treat her. She only can control how she treat him. But at the same time, my mother is a minister, and she just stayed prayed up and allow God to take care of everything. And that really got her by. But I still be like, to this day, I was there and still can't figure it out. But
thank God for your grandmama, though, because that shit rubbed off on you. Thank God. Thank God for grandmama.
Y'all have amazing stories, phenomenal stories. And I hear Queen Miraculous and Queen T, and one likes the movies and one likes music. So I'm going to ask you this one. Miraculous Jewel, I want to know a movie that describes your life. And Sequest, I want to know a song that describes yours.
Oh, shit.
Go to commercial breaks. We got time to think.
You know what? I'm a music person too. I forgot to tell y'all. My other therapy is karaoke.
Okay. Well, give me a song, girl.
Karaoke. My dad's family is actually musically inclined, and I got a little touch of that too. But the music, a movie that has inspired me, and this is a movie from back in the 90s, but Poetic Justice.
Ooh.
Poetic Justice.
Classic.
Because, Janet Jackson, her character Justice, actually witnessed Markel, her dude, being murdered. You understand what I'm saying? And she was bitter and angry about that. But it took somebody like Tupac, Lucky, to come in her life.
Y'all motherfuckers get on my nerves.
Yes,
Lucky came into her life and Lucky was her Prince Charming, and Lucky turned that frown upside down.
That's
Yeah, shout out to Lucky. Paradise. Tupac.
I ain't never heard that girl talk like this.
Big up the Lucky Child. Woo!
Yes.
Good.
All right, T-Quest. I'm sorry, I got hot.
Look at you. Yes, Lucky is definitely a
Yes.
character to the culture. A song that inspires me and that just dear to my heart is my song "What Up," and it just trumps every song because it was that song that caught the attention of my soulmate. So, you know, he heard the song and he liked the song, so he went to go buy it. And I'm used to people always wanting everything for free and asking for it for free. So this dude who didn't even really know me, I was like, wait, are you playing that song? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't even send it to you. How you got it? He was like, I bought it. I was like, oh.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you support it? He's like, I like this, so I bought it. I was like, hey, daddy. But, but it's true because, you know, even as entrepreneurs, like, it's cool. You know, you want people to support you, you know, and you want me. I want to be the one to say, I want to gift you something. I don't want to always be in that position to where you make me feel uncomfortable that I have to, you know, let it be an option. So for him to just do that, and ever since that day, that was like the first domino, and just being there and supporting and just by my side. I'm like, who is this man?
I'm so happy for you too. And ladies out there, it's possible. Miss T-Quest, can you speak to the women that think it's over? Because I know your situation with your, you know what I'm saying, your guy. He's a great guy. It's still some great guys out here.
It is.
What would you say to the ladies? Just say, you know, I'm done. I ain't them motherfuckers. Talk to them motherfuckers. Well, God damn.
What they say, brother?
Angry as hell. I'm serious. And the first thing they say is, they're not gonna give you no cuckoo. And that's what I know.
Gosh.
But see, listen, I'm growing up. Cause when they say that to me, I know I can get it tomorrow if I want it. But what I've been doing, I want y'all to be proud of me. I just get the fuck on because they ain't what I want to cuddle. I don't want to fuck. I want to cuddle. But anyway, get back to the ladies.
I'm so proud of you. Yes. Won't you do it? He said he will.
What I would say is, well, a lot of people act like that because they're so broken and damaged that they just need healing.
Yes.
You know, even throughout the years, I heard people who are married, like, girl, you don't want to be married. I'm like, look, no disrespect, but it's not my fault that you're with that man and you decided to stay.
Ooh,
and now you just have don't put that on me.
Right there.
Do not put that on me. If you decide to stay with this man, though you're miserable, that's on you. You know, because no matter what happens in life, I'm not gonna allow anything to change how I feel about love, wanting love and desiring love. Even my sister made a great point one day on the show. She was like, when we grew up, we didn't really have marriage figures to emulate. And I never thought about it until she said it, because in my mind is like, I just knew I wanted love, whether I saw it on a TV show or a movie, and I was just gonna make sure that I grow into a wonderful, beautiful queen, that when it comes time for my king to come, I'm gonna be ready for him. Now, of course, them situationships stress your life, but never gave up on love. Neither one of them has ever gotten a title as my boyfriend. So being patient.
Yes.
And the thing is, with your personality, a man, you would think that, he got to be old. She got the coolest nigga in the world. He's so cool, and he is.
He's literally everything I asked for it and prayed about, and then
Yes.
Oh,
you know
geez.
what I'm saying. And I'm
Thank
just
you, Miss
like,
T Quest. You
it's-
giving me hope,
I'm
honey.
just trying to tell you, he's just right there. And most people, they complain about the people they meet, but they never go outside their comfort zone.
Mhm.
I'm just like, you in the same city, going to the same club, having the same life, looking for a different result. That don't even make
Stop
sense.
overlooking that short man with the gap in his mouth. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? You can. Hey, well, and this go to you too, Miss Kiki. Got something to say? I want to know, celebrity wise, who has been an impact. It might be a small impact, but who do you guys look up to, celebrity wise? Women wise. Miss Kiki, starting with you.
I've never thought about it until tonight, but Fantasia. So I'm from North Carolina. Fantasia's from North Carolina. Just to know that good sister, Lord God knows, not only can she sing, but baby, she's been through a lot. And she allowed God to use her. She couldn't do it when she first came in, and she turned that around. All of the things that she's been through, we've seen her go through a relationship publicly and try to commit suicide, and just see her turn her life around. It's just amazing, because sometimes when we're in that, first of all, we don't ask for these gifts that we're given.
Wait, whoa! She tried to kill herself.
Brother, where you been?
Where you been?
Fantasia, you too goddamn fine. You beautiful. You can sing. Not only can she sing, she can motherfucking sing.
And this was years ago, but I know how hard it can be. You come from nothing. You can't read. You didn't go to school. People throw you away, right? You're not gonna be nothing. You're dusty. You know how they call us, because I got it. I would be dead and in jail. But baby, look at me now.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
stupid,
I can relate, and I don't blame those people. They only saw me then. They didn't see me now, right? So God see us in the now because He made us.
Yes,
they couldn't see that. They saw bad me, wouldn't listen to me, defiant me, rebellious me. They didn't know the gift that I had over my life.
Yes,
so to do that. Ooh, Lord.
Talk that shit then, shout. I play. Thank God for Fantasia. Yeah, I love Fantasia.
Oh yes.
I will.
If you've never seen her in concert, when I tell you, baby, I was on a spiritual high for 2 days. I couldn't sleep for 2 days. Wow. That anointing that is upon that young lady's life, baby, it's the truth. She come back to where we are. Oh, I'm there. Front row.
North Carolina, y'all. She was North Carolina.
When she take her shoes off, I rub her foot. I only rub foot.
I come to North Carolina.
I rub your foot, Fantasia. Miraculous Jews. Give me a celebrity.
Of course, what Miss Kiki said, Fantasia, and Ledisi. I love me some Ledisi. Let me tell you, when I heard she's a like a neo soul singer,
yeah,
that's my girl there. But when I heard her testimony some years ago, if you've never seen her at concert, please go. She loves her some red high heels. But anyway, when I tell you that lady right there, she walked away from corporate America. She worked for corporate America for 12 years. She stepped out on faith to pursue her dream. You know, the gift that she was blessed with, that God blessed her with, the gift of singing. And when I tell you, that lady there, if you never heard her music, Pearl, go listen to it.
Yeah, I need you to send me that shit. I just like that story, though. I like when people follow their fucking dream, because
she stepped out on faith. Yeah, faith without works is what?
Yeah. I can't wait for this one. T-Quest, celebrity. First, hold up. Can I ask you this? Can you name who you know? Who all you know?
Wait, let her answer that question first, Pearl.
I can't wait to find out, though.
Name Pearl. No, but what was the question?
Celebrity guest that you am I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to be honest, the person I would say would be Iyanla Vanzant. Look at Pearl. Do you know who that is?
No, I thought you were going to say Penny.
Who?
Penny.
I'm sorry, who?
Neither one of you guys said. I thought one of y'all was gonna say Penny from Good Times. No, Mama, don't burn me. Please don't burn me. Penny.
That's before my time, Pearl.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
If it was going to be a Penny, maybe from Proud Family. But no, I picked Ayala Van Zandt, and the reason why is because what did we say, baby? Ayana. You so sexy. So Miss Van, sorry.
I love it. I love it.
Because he keep me on point because I literally asked for a nerd with swag. My man's a genius.
That's what I'm talking about. I like that.
Shout out to Nino, goddamn.
You know, the reason why I pick her is because growing up, like I said, I always treated people the way I desire to be treated, whether they did it or not. And I always needed a go-to. I needed someone to talk to that can understand me, that can listen to me. So since I didn't really have it, I became it. So I was a lot of people's go-to for many years. And after a while, so many people started to come to me that it kind of made me sick because I just kept pouring all of me into everybody else. That I literally became physically sick. And I was just like, whoa, what is happening? I'm just like, I don't understand how everyone else does it. And they just fine and they actually get a paycheck. So then I realized that the difference is they hand select who they help. I say yes to everybody. One time in an interview, she was just like, they was like, well, how do you get through it helping so many people? You got your own stuff. She was like, I help them, but I don't internalize it.
Oh, geez.
I was like,
wow.
Oh, that made so much sense in that moment that ever since then, I never internalized what people was going through. I just helped them in that moment and allow it to be in that moment. And I'm just like, all this time.
That's professionalism like a motherfucker.
Ain't it though?
What the?
Wow.
I love it.
That was so genius.
Wow.
Yes.
Shout out to her. She's a phenomenal woman. What's her name again?
Iyanla Vanzant. Iyanla Vanzant.
Whoa. Everybody on the panel, and even the smart guy, all y'all know I'm slow. Now, y'all got to give me a break. I want to check her out.
She stems from Oprah. She used to work with Oprah.
I just told you.
Nobody put Oprah game.
Well, she actually lost her daughter. Her daughter passed away. I want to say from cancer, but she lost her daughter. She talks about it quite a bit. An amazing woman. She's a life coach.
She give it to. Do you think Kiki give it to you straight?
I would love to go against her.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
gotta watch one of her shows. She even interviewed or what was it, like DMX and everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody go to her.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a quick question for all y'all. Who is this new lady? She's a podcast person. I see her on Instagram a lot, but she be ruffling feathers. Like she piss folks off. She got a short hairdo. She better never fuck with me. Yeah, she better never fuck with me if I get famous. But who is she? What she? That motherfucker crazy right now. You better not piss off.
Well, I'm gonna say bless her heart.
We're actually Facebook friends, and she works with some of artists and producers that I know. She's from I think the Baltimore area.
Oh shit, shit. Shout out to Timo. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all, but shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, just like a lot of podcasters, they just speak their mind. But once you put it out there, you can't get it back.
That's what you taught me. That's the most important thing I learned from you. And cause at first I was raw.
Yes, you were.
I'm talking about all the dope I'm selling this shit. We used to sell the shit and we just and that ain't the move. And Kiki up there. Hold on, let me say this. Kiki up there, I'm like, look, Pearl, I ain't got them. My cousin stopped answering my phone call. I'm like, God damn. So I had to reel this motherfucker in. Like you got to, in shit.
Well, I think so. For even in her circumstance, now she's fighting a lawsuit. You can't defame people's character and think that is okay because hey, I got an opinion. Yeah, but people have facts, right? And
And shows
ultimately,
too.
when you speak out of your mouth, you want to be received.
Mhm.
Everybody can say, "Oh, I'm speaking my mind. I'm speaking the truth," but I want to be received, right? If you can't help people, then shut up.
Right. Hey, that's the wonderful thing about each one of you. I got a question though. I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna start with you, Miss T Quest, because you got your man, and it was a journey. And let me say this once again. Y'all cut it out, okay? Okay.
Cut what? I'm being professional.
I'm happy for you because of what you just said. Like I cringed when I heard the way you described the way you were helping people, you were there for people, and you were wondering like, were you gonna ever get it? I feel bad for you in that moment, but to know where you at now, I'm so fucking happy for you and him, because I think he got a winner too. But I want to speak to the masculinity amongst you black women. Talk to me, and let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. I want to. It's not you guys, y'all women like fuck. Y'all cross y'all legs and all that's good, but it's another group of women out here that are hurt. They scorned, and they ain't even gonna give a nigga a chance. But they also putting out too much masculinity. This shit is going kind of crazy. And I'm not talking about the gay women. I ain't got nothing against them. I love gay. My we got family. I love everybody. I love gay frogs. Fuck it. But what I'm saying is the regular woman who want to be with a man and want a husband, want a nigga with these. And then another thing, why do non-high school graduates finger wave wearing, still get government help, motherfuckers, think they're gonna get a fucking picket fence, y'all?
Let me clean it up, y'all. So what he's asking you is advice to the women that should be more submissive and less masculine.
That's it. That's my sister. I love you, girl. My sister.
You know what, Miss Kiki, I salute you. I really do. I do, because since you've came into my cousin's life, I have noticed a change. He always say, you know what? I got somebody in my life that will check me like how y'all do. So I'm gonna give you your flowers. I salute you, Queen.
Thank you, baby.
Absolutely.
He said, "Thank you, baby. I ain't got no problem with it." Like, yeah. I want, but still though, y'all know what I'm talking about. What happened to where women have to? They gotta put their man down. They want a nigga, they gonna get him, they gonna woo him and all that shit, and then soon they get him, they gonna get on the phone with their mama, start talking about him and all that old shit and try to push him down. They don't want him to fuck with his baby mama. They don't want him to fuck with his kids. It's a real problem. It's a problem. Because our young men, their mamas already hate them because they old man ain't fucking with them. They kick us out when we sell. You understand what I'm saying? So can y'all speak to the women that I don't think it's about being submissive. I just think they need to pipe the fuck. I don't want to arm wrestle with no woman. I want to lay down and go to sleep with you. I don't want to fucking arm wrestle with my woman. Can y'all help me? Yeah, I've never heard this group as quiet.
I'll speak on that.
Okay.
So I was told that I give off masculine energy, and I was told because I know that I see the type of women that are in your life, who you was raised by.
He a whole nigga. He a fuck nigga. No.
But listen, here's my thing. I don't have a problem with submitting to my man or being submissive to my man, but you got to give me something to work with. You can't ask me to be submissive to you, and you ain't even got your own place. Hello.
Right.
What am I submitting to? Like, you trying to ride off me. You ain't submissive to you. You
right. But we talking about
table. I am the whole table.
But we talking about a nigga who wants to be your man, who already paying for 3 more shits and paying for yours too, who can do all this. It might not be on how you want it to be and shit. But we ain't talking about that particular type of man.
Oh,
We ain't talking about no
I have
gaslighter.
no problem with
We ain't talking about no gaslighter. We're not talking about no narcissist. We're not talking about no fuck nigga. We're not
I
talking
have
about
no
no hoe.
problem with
We're not talking about no nigga that'll chase you down when you finna go out with your mama at the gate and say, "Oh no, can I?" We ain't talking about no nigga like that. We talking about a man who wants a woman.
I have no problem with being submissive to a man that knows his place as a man, that's following God, that's leading me to Christ, not trying to take me away from Christ, because he understands who I am and the anointing that is upon my life. You understand what I'm saying? So I have no problem with piping down and being the woman. I have no problem with it. I mean, I am a lady. I'm a lady. I'm a classy lady. Let me say.
Very much so, Miss T.
But
Quest,
I have no problem with that.
Miss T. Quest, how do you guys balance your thing out? Because it's like that shit like poetry, like, and it's two different personalities. Like, obviously, it's really fucking a track over here. Like, so how do you guys? What's the key to your success in your relationship?
Well, I think it stems all the way back to Nito and I being actually generally good people. You know, we're not combative, we're not argumentative. We just two cool, chill people that work hard, respect one another, help people. So when we have a healthy foundation as individuals, it only makes it healthy when it comes to our union. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, based on what you were stating, Pearl, that's a generational curse has never been broken. So if they come from hurt and pain and belittling men and disrespecting them, that's all they know. So they're going to bring it into their life and their relationships. And no disrespect, but social media and the way our culture is represented in the light is it's not in a good way. So they're emulating that too. So it's just all this darkness all around, but yet you're looking for some type of light. It's going to take time. And you may not get it. But then once you do get it, most men don't even know what to do with it because they traumatized and hurt too.
Yeah, we fucked up. You
know
right.
what I'm saying?
And let me just say this. I personally think is more good women than it is good men. I ain't even all the way right. I'm just trying to get there. So I ask questions and I'm adamant about it because I want it so bad.
Yeah.
Like this is the first time in my life that I've been single this long by choice.
Yes.
By choice.
My cousin.
I have what I want. I can read that, but what I want ain't what I need. And so I be wanting to know the answers because I really want to figure this shit out. Like I want to. So when I'm adamant about it, it's not that I'm a crazy ass man and no shit. I'm a passionate person, but I really want. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I believe it's still me being in my age in this time of my life. I think that my best years are ahead of me, and if I'm crazy, just call me crazy. You guys are phenomenal women. Each one of you guys in your own right, and this was a beautiful thing to bring it together. I've already went over my time, and I just want to try to like bring it in. I'm gonna give each one of you, even you, Miss Kiki, got something to say, an opportunity to speak for the woman, speak to the women out here. Let's because we break each other down like a motherfucker in our community, in the Black community. Miss T Quest, all you do is exude positivity, but yet you got haters. See, I'm one of your people that be ready to fight the haters. See, I feel like I'm supposed to be on the front line for God to take care of the fuck shit. Because how can you hate somebody who just want to help people? She said that about me before. I didn't even realize it. But then I'm like, you know what, Kiki, you're right. All I want is for everybody to win. That's all before me. How a motherfucker gonna hate on me? So my biggest problem in life is to get over that part. Fuck them, let them go ahead. But I be want to fight them stupid motherfuckers.
But why?
These are some good people because you're a good person.
But what I have learned.
Let me tell you why.
Because I think T Quest is amazing. I think Miraculous Jewel, this is my first time talking to you. I think you're amazing. I've told Pearl this too. Why? It took me having a lot of haters and for them to brush off on me like, man, what I do? I want to help it. Because God said, I didn't make you like them.
That's right.
If you didn't have them, then you wouldn't know who you are. So you supposed to.
Right.
The people are supposed to do that to us. Because we ain't normal. We're not them. Right? You just said you want to be on the front, man. You want to be on the front line fighting for God. You ain't going to be like me back there at the desk.
That's right.
So what makes us different?
That's right.
Right? So stop saying, well, why not? Man up.
That's right.
Okay, then. So that means, oh shit, y'all. She just gave me some shit in my. So I want y'all haters turn the fuck up. Y'all hating that little puppy hating ass motherfucker, little shrimp hating
I
ass.
didn't mean to do that to him, y'all.
That wasn't funny.
We ain't gonna stop.
No. We're not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. And to close it out, for me, I would like to say, ladies, you deserve peace. You deserve happiness. You deserve to be valued. You deserve to be respected. You deserve to succeed in your dreams. You deserve to sleep peacefully, not just rest in peace, right? Because we're going to rest, but I want you to live in peace too, right? You deserve to have fun. You deserve to be surrounded by people that love you and carry that same peace. And that's all I got for you.
Yes.
Love that. Oh, was it my turn?
Yes.
T-Quest.
What I would say is one of the main things that gets me through my days is I always think about the future me. In order for her to live her best life, I have to make things right today.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So for her to have longevity, I have to be healthy. For her to be out here on yachts and trips and stuff, I got to get the bag now. So I use her as my motivation because she deserves everything and then some. But in order for her to get that, I have to make sure I'm good today. So I encourage people to really don't just think about words, but really put the action behind it. Self-love, self-care, self-awareness is so real. But do not mistake it for like being arrogant or cocky. They have different titles because they actually all have different definitions. So try your best not to mix up. Don't be like, this is my life. I'm going to do what I want. I got to live it for me. Do it in a positive way. Not a negative way, but I know a lot of us have been through so much.
Yes.
But we all still deserve love and happiness and peace. And people always bringing down our community. It's because we've been through so much. Sometimes we don't have a moment to smile because we're still looking for a moment to breathe. You know, so a lot of it is not to be rude and cruel. It's just we got so much going on. We don't even have a chance to breathe. But I'm letting you know you need to take that breath today so you can have another one tomorrow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Amen.
That's beautiful. Well, with that being said, I'm going to say, I don't know if y'all can see this. Know your worth and add taxes. That's all I got to say about it. Know your worth and add taxes.
And she said what she said.
Thanks.
Hey, I'm in awe. I love this. I can do this for hours and hours, and I respect y'all. Like as people, individuals, ain't got nothing to do with no man or woman. Y'all already know how I feel about how I feel, and I really believe if I had to go to war this day, I'm gonna call y'all motherfuckers and get you and my sons, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. Doughboy and a few more, and we're gonna do what we gotta do. And that's not to be negative. That's just come on, one of y'all smart. That's I'm just giving you an example of what I'm really talking about. What the way I feel about y'all. When each one of y'all in my life bring different things, and it all come together, and it's like some gumbo and shit. And I don't even like gumbo, but I love this gumbo. We gonna do this again, but this was for women to stop tearing each other down.
Yes.
I want the children. One of the beautiful things I wanted to talk about Miraculous was when her son graduated high school, college. He's a college athlete now.
Yeah,
At his high school graduation, though,
my sunshine.
his father and his father's wife,
Yes.
my cousin, and the family were all there for that child.
Yes.
Wasn't nobody tripping. Wasn't no black women. We got to get to that. Because both of y'all did what y'all did, what it do, all that shit. But at the, at the end of the day, they still God's children.
Yes.
And that's God's child, and we got to do what's best for the child at the end of the day.
That's right.
Hey, man, I'm out the door, man. I love y'all. This was great. Hey, we're doing this, but hey, we ain't going nowhere. Y'all don't forget that. Shit. Shit. And I hate to be ignorant on such a beautiful show, but shit, we ain't going nowhere. This the money. I love y'all. We out.
Love you too, G.
I love you all.
Thanks, ladies.
You all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you all.
You too, baby.